I remember getting the first phone call about coming in to meet. So I was already very excited about that. But then I got really excited when I knew I had the support of the guys who, the guy who created Mortal Kombat. So I ended up meeting Ed Boon, and he was so supportive.
I was one of those people. I mean, I was staring at my computer monitor, going, oh my God, this is awesome. Who made this? And it took a long time to get some of this kind of confusion out of the way, because they thought it was a promotion for our game. But I saw it, I was blown away. The first thing I thought of was, whoever did this needs to do the third movie. And it turns out that was kind of like, all part of a pitch to do a third movie. And so to me, it's just meant to be.
There's a bunch of fanboys out there who get together and make a lightsaber battle. And then imagine finally getting to work with George Lucas. That's like my analogy here, because I just was making a project that I knew I loved. And it's been Mortal Kombat has been a big part of my teenage years. And then to be able to actually work on it is kind of, it's mind-blowing.
It's really cool because we took a chance on doing it. I just believed in the concept, and it's real cool to be talking about it here, and this much later. And we just thought it was going to be a cool thing, and we consider ourselves like the consumer. We're not just like the artists. We're fans of the genre.
It's crazy, and as soon as I heard that they were actually doing something with it, then yeah, I was on board immediately, because I was completely caught off guard by that. I had no idea what to expect. Had no idea what he was going to do with it, and once I saw it, I was really blown away. Even before it had exploded and become this huge beast of its own, just seeing what Kevin did is amazing. I mean, he's an incredible director.
As far as tone is concerned, it's going to be very similar. As far as the character liberties that I took, we are really going with the game storyline, but making sure that it's still inducing that same raw feel that people did like from the short film. But the storylines, because I'm working with the game developers, we definitely took the main plot points that they've already established in the game, and took certain liberties here and there to tell a better story.
As everybody who's seen the Rebirth movie, it's almost like an alternate universe of Mortal Kombat. The characters have the same names, but they're different origins and different but the spirit of the characters is there. And so my understanding was that he made some of these decisions because of the time and the budget that he had, and so I thought it was a really inventive solution that he came up with. So when we're talking about our, doing something together, we were, he has a little bit more of a budget now. He can do something that's a little bit closer to our Mortal Kombat. But I'm all for those different kind of takes on Mortal Kombat.
This Jax is somebody who's very principled. He's an officer of the law. He's somebody who's very committed to what he feels what it feels is the side of right and good. And I really enjoy playing characters like that.
People sort of delight in sending me the different pictures of the costumes that she wears. So I was quite relieved to see that we're not quite that true to the game.
You definitely get to realize their personal stake and how all the personal relationships even were formed, why Kano is the bad guy, and why Scorpion and Sub-Zero hate each other, and all those things that fans know about but never really saw in detail is what we're laying the groundwork for.
It's kind of similar to how Mortal Kombat has always kind of originally introduced the characters. It would show a little bit of their background, tell them the path that they took to end up entering this tournament. And these short films are basically doing the same thing. So each one focuses on one character and a little chapter of their life, leading them up to, meeting Shang Tsung or entering the Mortal Kombat tournament, kind of being presented with it. And so, it's just a number of just separate, completely independent stories with characters that are recognizable, that you remember: Sonya, Jax, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and just leading them to the point, and then you can kind of think of it as the game kind of taking over from there as, okay, this is what happens to everybody afterwards.
Raiden does show up in this. We're doing a very unique version of Raiden, though, because I know there's a lot of Rebirth fans out there, so that's the one episode that's kind of more in that universe. Raiden shows up. Liu Kang and Kung Lao I want to save. The reason why I wanted to save that one was because you've kind of already seen Liu Kang plenty of times in the first movie and the second movie, so he's got enough attention. So, if we're lucky enough to do another season of it, I would definitely do Liu Kang in conjunction with Kung Lao. And I would have to do Cabal.
Kevin's main idea is to do a film. I mean, it's all of our wish to actually bring this world onto the film. That would just be, I think, tremendous. I think it'll be a bit of art that's going to last for a long time.
Everybody would love for it to go somewhere else and to continue this, because we've all had a ball doing it.
It's certainly not up to me, but if I had a vote in it, I would certainly vote for making it happen. I think he'd be a great person to retell the Mortal Kombat story, with today's technology and effects and all that. I'd be very excited about it.
We're always talking about it. We're still doing, coming up with the ideas and whatnot. I think, this has to do well first, definitely. It'll only help, but we're definitely still thinking about it.